Louisiana Judge Michelle O'Donnell was asked to resign as her position as judge. However, Michelle refuses to resign, and the reason she's being asked to resign is because she was caught on video using racial slurs such as the N-word or something about N-word roaches. Now, it was a surveillance video outside of her house witnessing her home being burglarized. Apparently, somebody was trying to steal a car or burglarize a car in her driveway, and it was caught on camera. Now, appears to me that her son went outside and held the guy down, and her son was also the guy who actually, I guess, shot the video in her house of him saying that mom said, stop that N-word, and here's the problem that I have with that. Anything you do, no matter what, as a black person, even if you're the criminal, if you're victimizing a white person, automatically you get risen to sainthood if they use the forbidden word, the N-word. That automatically exempt you from the crime that you did. Now you are the new victim. And the judge apparently is the criminal. The judge is considered the thug of the situation. Respect to Michelle O'Donnell for refusing to resign over something so petty. I mean, think about it. P. Diddy called y'all N-words roaches.
You wanted to fucking walk around these roaches. These niggas is roaches.
Guess who else? Y'all Lord and Savior, y'all King. Joe Biden called y'all roaches.
Hey, look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap.
He literally said, the first time he learned about roaches was from black people. And you guys elected him to be president of the damn United States. He spoke at the Grand Wizard funeral, praising him. Now, he's in a position of power. So we can't say, oh, well, because she's not normal. She's in a position of power. Reevaluate all her cases if you want. If she judged unfairly against black people, then okay, then there's a reason to ask her to resign. But on her off-duty time, her house was being burglarized, and she made a private video not knowing she was being filmed about it. I believe she deserves a pass. Black people, we say worse things about that all the time. Do we really want equality, black people? Do we really want to get treated equally to white people? Because white people don't have nearly as much freedom of speech as black people do. Think about it. White people could be fired on their day off for simply just stating all lives matter and not agreeing with Black Lives Matter. The letter mafia, the big bully group. Does this really affect her ability to judge a case fairly? The left will use this as an opportunity to release criminals from jail.
Mom goes, why are the lights to your
When I
truck
pull
on?
up in the whip, they be saying, God damn.
Like, why are your lights on? They're like, pull up.
And mom's yelling, nigger, nigger.
Henry, have a nigger. It's a nigger. Like a roach.
Look, that's me.
No, that's
I
me
came
on
from
that
the backside.
side. Look, he trips over the
He trips twice. He trips twice.
I was the only one running.
That's
That's
me.
the
Kenny was
right
standing.
there.
I'm the one that took him down. Kenny's just standing there.
He lied.
That was his wallet.
Yeah.
That's my phone where it fell out.
Look, Mom. The dude had a phone on him. You should have taken his phone and stolen from him, that fucking asshole.
And now I'm going to have a gun.
Go and get the gun.
It's important. Very important.
As me and Austin maintain control of the situation.
The great thing is we've got video. We've got Look, they're with the car. Wait, look. There's
And look, here comes
there's
Rebel.
Want to play fetch? Rebel was supposed to let this.
Just because you say the N-word, does it necessarily make you a racist? Do you consider yourself an N-word? Was she talking about you? Do you identify as the N-word? Or was she talking about this in particular person who was committing a heinous crime right outside of her front door? I don't consider herself talking about me. I believe she was talking about that individual black person because I don't identify as an N-word roach. Do you identify as that? If you don't, then you have no right to be offended unless you consider yourself an N-word roach. Get y'all black people under control if y'all don't want to be treated and called N-words. If you don't want to be treated like an N-word, if you don't want to be treated like a worthless roach, then don't do the stupid crimes that will make you look like that. Now, can we actually address the criminal, or is we going to demonize just the judge? Should the criminal get a pass? Is he now considered the victim? She's considered the burglar? Did she victimize him, or did he victimize her home? Unlawfully. Which one makes sense? Black people, do you care about fairness, or are you going back to this black religious thing where you can't judge anything based off of logic? You got to judge everything based off of what? Your race? Because you identify with these marginalized, oppressed groups that white liberals told you are oppressed because you are a black person? That's what you identify with? It doesn't matter what the circumstances are, white people. A white woman could literally be in a process of being raped by a black man. If she simply say the N-word while she's being raped, now she's the criminal and the rapist is the victim. Saying the N-word is a white person is literally worse than being Me Too'd. There's nothing worse you could get caught doing than actually saying the N-word if you're a white person. Black people say the N-word all the time. Black people really don't want equality. Black people want to be treated superior over the white people. Kind of like LGBTQ or any of these other letter mafia groups. That's completely unfair. Pookie and Ray Ray, they shoot up the neighborhood all the time. Matter of fact, I think an N-word just got shot outside of my house. I don't hear no outrage from black people. Black people all around the country are upset about this Louisiana judge saying N-word in her private home when we got mass murderers running around the city of African descent, killing other black people, accidentally shooting black children, shooting people, grandmothers that's black, and we worried about a white judge that I'm sure judge her cases fairly and not based off of race, and she clearly was not talking about all black people? Would we have the same opinion if it was a black judge who literally said the same exact thing? Would y'all judge her the same way? And the answer is absolutely not. Give her a pass. She deserves a pass. Black people, we got bigger problems. We got bigger fish to fry. The abortion rate is outrageous in the black community, and that's the #1 killer of black people. We won't address the real problems. We worry about being loved by white people. We need all white people to love us and accept us. Why do you care if a white person is racist if they're not doing anything wrong or doing anything to victimize you? If it shows she's judging cases fairly, you care about one racial slur she used in her private home on her off-duty time? But you consider yourself an N-word. You consider yourself a roach. So you was offended by what this judge said. My name is Nate Savage. Like my video, share my video, and subscribe to my damn channel if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing a YouTube live for the first time this weekend. Make sure you tune in. I think I'll be going on Sunday. So anyway, let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about this judge. Is black people tripping? Should we be mad about this, or do black people got bigger fish to fry? I'm out. Oh yeah, by the way, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. I don't care if you don't celebrate Christmas. We say Merry Christmas. Have a good holiday. Peace.